Well, hello gang, and welcome back to Grandia. We're going to be spending the night here. I'll cook up something extra special for all of you. Wonderful. Come on, let's eat. I'm starving. What the?
Mr. Merrig, what's wrong? Could it be the demon man you seek? Where?
No. I sat down upon my tail and pinched it. I apologize for startling you.
Yes, these chairs and the room interiors, the roof, the buildings of the village.
Do they bother you too, Rowan? They are strangely shaped. Yeah, they kinda are. The buildings in this village all have such strange shapes. I wonder what they are. Shells, I guess. Wherever I see. Elena? They lived in the ocean, right? That is what I remember reading. If so, then why is this village in the forest now?
The buildings of this village. They're all built of stone since no good building lumber can be found here. But the stone is very old. Perhaps it is from long before the Grandia cliffs were created.
Huh? Does that have anything to do with the shells that appear on the buildings of this village?
This area was the bottom of the sea. There are shell fossils in the stones. The villagers used them to adorn buildings.
So this place rose up from the bottom of the sea when the Grandia cliffs were formed. How interesting.
Maybe those with nowhere to go after the Grandia cliffs formed settled here. The scars of a battle long past curse us all, even now.
I do not know much of religion. Thus I do not know a great deal about this battle of good and evil, but its curse remains.
Yes, there are many people who are still now suffering from the battle of good and evil. That is certainly so.
To face one's past is good, but to focus too heavily on it distracts you from what is most important, the present. To keep a positive outlook on life is much more useful than to constantly dwell on the past. I wonder if the people living in Miramu village know much about their past. It must have been a constant hardship. At some point they have to stop running from the past and face the present. I agree. While facing your past may be important, it is much more critical to cultivate the present. Facing your past is important. That must be terribly difficult, but it is quite necessary. I want the villagers here to work hard and discover true happiness.
Even if the battle of good and evil itself is detestable, it did happen, and we are here regardless. Certainly, there is no point in turning your back on the facts. I do not know much about the battle of good and evil as you do. It is not part of my culture. Sorry if I misled you, Rowan. I did not mean for you to take what I was trying to say in the wrong light. No, not at all, Mr. Merrig. I shall think carefully about what you have said.
Well, you about finished with your food? Yeah, that's enough. I'm full. The meal was terrific. Thanks, Arena. Now maybe we can finally get our ass to this cathedral where I don't think they're gonna take too kindly to Elena. Once you're cursed with Valmar, you're always cursed. A blight upon your soul will always exist. Also, let me check my gear. We got a warp knife from that last fight. I'm going to assume that that is for Rowan. Pretty big increase. Warps during combat. Great. Maybe that'll help him with combat. So we've got Gravity Egg and Holy Egg. Let's give him the Gravity Egg. Because I've got to re-equip you. I forgot about that again. +1 to combo attacks. Interesting. I think we'll give you the bonds of trust. Just increase her acting skills a little bit more. You can have the demon's tears. Actually, I take that back. Keep that on. You can have the demon's tears, Merrick, since you are the brute in our party. Pretty much no skills but to attack. So it's down. Down. Doesn't help anyone. Swordfish armor would be good for Merrig. Feathered hat for everyone. Magnolia bandana. Level 1 earth resistance. Interesting. Fucking crampons. Okay. Let me see if I can remember also to pay attention and actually sell some stuff this time. Because I don't need all this old armor that we are unequipping. Go. And we are all pretty much set up and good to go at this point. Wound salve. It's so cheap, why not? I want to be spending all of my money and buy it 5 at a time game. Restores 250 hit points to everyone. Might be good to have in our pocket, just in case, and I think that's good enough. I wish the Maugre bombs didn't cost 250 gold each, but they do have an IP damaging effect, so I guess they're kind of useful. So I don't need any of these weapons, right? I could sell all of my weapons. Huh. I should probably do that because I don't think any of these are worth keeping. Same with the armor. I think we'll go through it manually anyways, just in case any of this stuff does have, like, special effects. Oh, sorry, Elena. You just sold your favorite hairband. Other hairbands don't even come close. So, out of all of these things, I think I'm going to keep them. I did get a bunch of pretty rings while grinding. I'll sell all of those. Those are just random drops from enemies. And with that, we are now rich again. So maybe when we get to the next town, we can afford equipment upgrades instantly. I'm going to go ahead and save it after that, though, because I hate doing inventory. Look, quit running your mouth, Arena. Seriously. No one cares about your stupid stories that we've already heard. We're here for one reason only, and that is to save it. You and Ira, take care of yourselves, and Sandra, and we are out of here. Next stop is the St. Heim Mountains. Only halfway up, though. I think the large cathedral is on top of this, it looks like. Oh no, we start at the base, and there's a save point. I should have known. A guard mushroom. Okay. I'm also going to assume that I don't need to grind. That I have done enough of that in the previous dungeon and possibly over-leveled myself too. So, with that in mind, let's avoid combat. Scattering stone. Going to assume that is something I use like a bomb in combat. Maybe it hits multiple enemies, or it makes them scatter if you hit them. I don't know. Winding our way through the mountain. Aw, isn't this cute? No. I don't like Yetis. We're not gonna hunt Yetis. We're not gonna capture a Yeti. I want nothing to do with the Yetis. Aha. 1,500 gold. I was gonna say, going up sounds like it would be the logical choice, but Oh, good. We get to set up a camp. But maybe the game's trying to pull a fast one on me. Really? Another one? This game's got a lot of dialogue for me to read. I never really get in a... like, on a good roll with my stream of consciousness with you guys in this game because I'm constantly interrupted. Alright. We'll make camp here. Just what happened in Miramu Village? I wonder if our actions were correct.
None can find fault with Sandra. Her actions were those of a dutiful parent.
I cannot accept Celine's ways. But what else could be done? Could something else have been done?
The High Priestess was set on purifying the entire village. Yet despite her intentions, would that have been the right thing to do? That girl, Ira, I could never kill her. If it weren't for Millennia, we'd still be back there, sorting through the mess. Hell, Celine might have put a torch to everything.
I still do not understand. Is she really the wings of Valmar?
Don't you see? Millennia is Valmar, right? Does she not steal souls and do evil deeds?
Millennia is but a child, yet unacquainted with the world.
Miss Millennia still a child? You think so? I think her as quite an adult. Definitely looks it.
The more I hear of Millennia, the more my disquiet grows. Who or what is she? Just thinking of her presence inside me makes me ill at ease.
Just who or what is Miss Millennia? I wonder.
We must ask ourselves, what is Millennia's purpose? What motives has she? But I speak of riddles.
I cannot believe that the darkness, or Millennia, or what have you, would intercede on people's behalf. Maybe you're all wrong about Valmar. Come on, we've yapped enough for tonight. It's time to let Plump stop trying to do voices for us so we can actually get back to running around the mountain. A save point, huh? Well. When the game throws a save point at you, I suggest you take it. So, we got the gold over there. No scorpions. Only scorpions I'm interested in fighting are giant rad scorpions. To the waterfall! Okay. Battle Manicure, Silver Feather, and Godspeed Ring. Godspeed, huh? I see you down there, Godspeed Ring. Plus 15 to act. I actually do want Rowan to be the quickest that we've got. His opening AoE attacks, while the monsters are all clustered together, can save us a ton of time if he's capable of killing all of them in like one move. Millennia would be another good choice, but can't really depend on her now, can we? Millennia comes and goes and does whatever the hell she wants. I'm gonna get ambushed, so let's just take it to him. 2 Yetis and 2 horned men. Let's see how they stand up to Burn Strike. Burn Flame, I mean. Why do I keep calling it Burn Strike? Isn't that the one below it? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Which is why I don't want to get into combat unless I have to. For a second I was like, wait a moment. We're on a dead end. This game loves little things like that. Oh, there's the entrance. Just like a little ladder that you have to climb up and then go over and then go back down. Anything to waste a little bit of your time. Yomi's Elixir, okay. Don't mind if I do push this off. Okay. Going to assume that there is possibly an item down here? Yep.
Mock boots.
Boots pried off the dead body of a pizza delivery agent. Plus 20 movement, plus 6 defense, and supersonic speed. Well, Marg, I think we're going to give those to you. That way, whenever I send him to do his combo attack and maybe interrupt or cancel somebody, he gets there quick enough to do something. You guys? No? Thought they were just gonna walk in a circle around that rock. Halfway there! We're halfway to the top. Are you excited yet, Elena? Another camp? Come on.
We stay here tonight, people. Fine. I'll go get some water.
A fine idea. I shall accompany you. It will make your burden lighter.
No, I'll be able to manage. It's totally fine if we get separated here. Nothing bad will happen.
Then I shall keep you company. Come, let us go.
You two take care, all right?
It's been a while since Ryudo and Elena have been alone together. We're almost there. If I'd have known this trip would take so long, I would have had Vic's pet sit Sky here. I fear our trip would have been much shorter had you not been with us, Ryudo. It is only because of you that we have come so far. I have learned many things as well. Thank you for what you have done. Well, I'm not the only one who should be thanked. I did some things I normally wouldn't do because of you. But it was worth it. I've never actually enjoyed doing a job before.
And I've never seen the little punk actually work before either.
Shut your wormhole, Sky. Shouldn't you be pecking and scratching at the ground anyway? When we come to the cathedral and meet with His Holiness, Pope Zera, do you think he will truly be able to exorcise Valmar? That I don't know. Look, this is a bit off topic, but I've been meaning to ask. Why are you so nice? Well, the souls of the people are weak, so I must help them. I must bring them the light. If they are not strong, then the Dark One will seize upon their weakness, as with me. Will His Holiness be able to save me? There is always a way. We'll see him tomorrow. We'll know then.
Oh, cool. They made it back without incident. What took you so long? Dinner's ready.
The path we followed wrapped upon itself as a many-coiled serpent, its course at once both circuitous and labyrinthine.
Mr. Merrick is trying to say... Whatever are you two talking about?
We were lost. Come, let us eat. My claws are sheathed, my belly hollow. My hunger feeds upon itself. Would that the cheer of the earth were a more palpable feast.
Woo, I'm a little tired. Mr. Merrick, I am surprised. You are more sensitive to others' needs than you appear. What is with you two? I did not think it would take long to fetch water. Just what were you two up to? Well, no. We just got a little lost. Right, Mr. Merrick?
Rowan, there is no need to dwell on such things. I see you have found yourselves. My heart is gladdened.
So we shall finally reach Grandia's Cathedral. We have come so far. And what do you mean by that? So, Mr. Merrick, you really do worry about the strangest things. It would have been fun to watch on the sly.
There are times when it's best to allow the river to run its own course. You will discover the truth of this soon enough. In any event, our path draws near to the cathedral.
We are almost to St. Haim Palpal State, and to the Grannis Cathedral, where people gather to say their prayers. I wonder, do prayers said long ago by people you never knew still stay around, even if no one remembers them? A thought carries far on the wings of prayer. Do a man's dreams drift silently through the ages? On the other hand, there may be people who are still trapped by the old beliefs that they think are so important.
Even a thought cast aside has the faculty to trouble and sway the mind. There is a danger in this, though the new supplants the old. Though the aged pine chokes the sapling of light, in due time the sapling will rise, as it must.
Or it'll die. Okay. We'll speed things up a bit tomorrow. Let's get to bed. I mean, we're not gonna set up camp after like 30 minutes of hiking? I think Ryudo just likes to set up camp. He obviously keeps it all in his backpack, so it's probably a big weight. He likes taking it off his shoulders after a while. Don't even think about it, Yetis. 500 gold just laying on the ground. Hey! Merrig! Why don't you jump in there? Grab that. Now we have to block up a flowing source of water, and who knows what repercussions this'll have. What if this is where that big waterfall earlier came from? Ah, crap. Thought it was gonna get me. Dragon Slayer axe. Is that right? After I just bought you a new weapon, actually. Effective on reptiles. Oh god, no! We're gonna find out that the chain of command and everybody for the cathedral has been turned into lizard people. Go away, Yetis. Oh, it's so nice being able to just bypass any monster you don't want to deal with. I love games like this. This game definitely has other faults that irritate me, but I like this. Wait a second. What's going on? I still have exploration to do. There was a nice big treasure chest over there. Not gonna do something stupid like jump in, are you? No. Go away. So I'm gonna guess that was a clue as to which... I'm gonna have to jump into something, I guess, get washed down through the waterfall all the way back to the beginning if I want that freaking chest. I'm probably guessing right. Sometimes I do wonder if I spend more time trying to avoid enemies than if I just went and fought them. No. No means no. Go away. Seed of Spells. I'm not done exploring yet. Wait, what is this? Why are the Yetis guarding a big white gate? I've got so many questions. We were right there. The St. Haim Palpal State. Why don't I get to go to that place? That looked like a nice big cathedral. Damn it, game, I want a flyby overview of the town before we walk into it.
We've made it! We're finally here!
Before you lies the splendor of the St. Haim Palpal State, dedicated in honor of the glory and majesty of our great Lord Grannis.
Cute. This is where the cathedral is.
Yes, it is so. But what business have you at the cathedral?
I am a sister in service of Lord Grannis. My name is Elena. Father Carius of Carbo in the Black Forest instructed me to come and call upon His Holiness Pope Zera.
Well, that must have been quite a journey. So you wish to meet His Holiness Zera?
I must make a report regarding the ceremony of sealing.
Well then, let me lead you to the cathedral.
Well, I would rather not today. I shall go there directly tomorrow.
As you wish. I shall inform His Holiness. Are you sure it's wise that we stay here for a night, Elena? And so, the mighty warriors come to the end of their lengthy, needlessly complicated journey. You did good, kid. Must be tired.
Ryudo, what will you and the others do now?
I'm still a little concerned about my brother, but I have no idea where he might be. Fate has seen fit to bind brother to brother. I would stay on with you, for Destiny's work is not yet complete.
I would like to stay with you too, Mr. Ryudo. But I am also interested in the stories told by the Church of Granus, so I would like to stay here a while.
Not a problem. Not like I have anywhere else to be. But Elena, you sure you don't want to take care of your business today?
It is an audience with His Holiness Zera, so I want to be neat before I go.
Okay. Let's spend the night here and rest our feet. Or for some of us, our rat-stained claws.
Yes, let's do. I'm hungry as well.
Yes, you are right. So let's find the inn, shall we? We've got a general store, we've got the inn. I love how the inn and the general store are always right there at the front of the city. And I mean that. Welcome! Let us go ahead and save it. And whenever we come back next video, we'll spend the night, have a nice chat with everyone, fill our bellies with some magnificent feast, and then go meet the Pope, who I'm sure is a great guy. I can hardly wait to meet him.